Hello and welcome, Eyeglass Tyler here. We are talking Fox goggles. I'm really excited. I am being joined by my new friend Connor from Fox Racing. Fox is not new in the world of MX for sure, or mountain biking, but it's new to us, so we can't speak to it with the same kind of experience that we can with a lot of our other brands. So I have Connor here to help me out a little bit, and nobody in this building knows more than he does anyway, so good opportunity to do so. One thing I can say with confidence that I probably know a little bit better is about our inserts. If you're a goggle wearing motocrosser or mountain biker, because these are great for mountain bike as well, which we're gonna get into, you should be able to see. And so if you're a glasses wearer or even contacts wearer, check these inserts out because they are really amazing and can actually be, I think, a lifesaver. They're awesome. Okay, so Connor, we are talking about the Airspace. What should we know?
Yeah, so this is our mid-tier goggle in our line. So definitely check out the other product videos or the full wrap-up that we've done, so you can see kind of the other offerings in the goggle. But this is our mid-tier goggle. This is a great goggle for kind of anyone. Someone that wants something right in the middle. You're not gonna spend a ton of money, but you want something a little bit better than the starting point. So this is a really great goggle. You're getting a ton of great features packed into this for a good price point as well. So you're getting the biggest changes on this is you're getting an outrigger system. That's going to help with fitment and just kind of get the helmet and the strap a little bit more secure on the side into the back of your helmet. So the peripheral vision is super wide. And then you're also getting an added nose guard on this too. So you're getting a little bit more coverage area on here. On the rest of the goggle itself, you still have a 3-density foam, so a ton of great sweat absorption and comfort. And all 3 tear-off posts are already mounted on the goggle. So really every feature that you need to put this on and go straight to the track and go riding or racing or go bomb down a hill on a mountain bike, you have all of that packed into the Airspace here.
So we have a lot of people who feel very strongly about the outrigger setup. Obviously, it depends on your comfort level. It depends on the experience that you've had when it comes to fit with your particular helmet. So that's something to consider. What in your experience have you benefited from the nose guard, which is removable, by the way, right?
Yeah. So the nose guard does come off if you don't want it on. I know some helmets have them on it, and some just don't fit depending on your face, like you said with the outrigger thing. But the nose guard, if you feel like you need it or if you want it, it definitely, when you're getting rocks shot at your face and you get one right in the nose, it doesn't feel very good. Yeah. So having that makes a big difference just for a safety aspect of having a little bit more protection, because there's not really anything between the chin bar of your helmet and then the bridge of the goggles. So adding a little bit of extra protection in there makes a big difference for sure. Not
to leave out the fact that it kind of looks dope.
For
right?
sure.
I am a big fan of the aesthetics of a nose guard, but obviously there is the functional benefit as well, and it's vented, which is pretty cool. I do want to call out, as I have in the other review videos, that I love the triple layer foam. I feel like that's something that gets ignored a lot in the MX goggle world. Usually they're thinking, this is more of a cheap product, so we're going to go cheaper on the build quality, and they're going to not really give you everything that you can get out of foam. And that triple layer foam is so much more comfortable. That moisture wicking, that venting, everything about it. And then the design, speaking of venting, in the goggle here on the top with the foam, which is going to help to block dirt, dust, and debris from getting behind the goggle lens. It's also going to help promote circulation. How is fogging?
Yeah, so fogging is we have a lot of things to kind of combat that. The venting on the goggle is all the way around the top, the sides, and the bottom. So you do have some extra venting, and like you mentioned with the foam in there to help keep any debris and dirt and anything out of the goggle. You have all of that extra ventilation from around the lens, as well as an anti-fog coating on the inside. So definitely going to help mitigate any of that fogging in the correct circumstances to get rid of it.
Which, all things considered, if you are an avid MXer and you wear goggles, you probably don't notice it too much while you're going, especially because you're going pretty quick and airflow is always going to be pretty decent in goggles, and so usually not a huge issue. Yeah. But you did still do everything you could to negate the potential effects. Something else about this, I know that the chassis here, the goggle chassis, actually is the same as your other model, the main.
Yeah, so this goggle, there's a couple pieces here that kind of intertwine with some of the other model that we have. We have the main and the Airspace that actually share the same frame, and then the Airspace, you get the addition of the outriggers and the nose guard. So one of the cool things with that is we have something that's called the VLS, the variable lens system. So all of the main and Airspace accessories and lenses actually are the exact same. So you can interchange them between the two if you have two goggles, or if you're just looking for spare parts, it's all the same part number, depending on the color or whatever product you're looking at. So that makes it a cool thing for us is it's very easy and simplified to figure out. If you want a basic goggle for the main, you get a lot of action packed into that. And if you want an outrigger goggle with an extra nose guard, then you can step to the Airspace and not have to worry about it.
But wait, there's more, right? Because you have Lexan lens options, but you also have...
Yeah, so we have something that's an industry-leading piece for us is with the variable lens system, we actually have the capability to add an injected polycarbonate lens into the same track. We are the first and probably only to do that, actually. So you can add a higher-end safety lens and an injected polycarbonate lens to this same goggle. So you can do it with the main, you can do it with the Airspace, and it's the same lens between the two of them.
And they all still work with the insert. Just thought I'd throw that back in there. So us here at SportRx, we love, obviously optics is of the utmost importance to us. And so you do get in that pre-molded lens better optical clarity. And so that's huge. Obviously you also get that safety element. If you have ever worn a goggle with that Lexan lens, you know that it's a little less resistant to impact. Some might say impact resistant. Yes, the polycarbonate much stronger and better optics. That's an option that you can still get in this goggle, even if you ordered it in the Lexan version. That's really cool, and it's interchangeable with the main, which is really cool as well. It seems like you guys thought about things when you were designing these goggles.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of thought process that went into designing this whole system and making it really easy for you guys to be able to get the correct product in the correct color and for your specific needs, and get you out riding and with your insert be able to actually see while you're riding, which is
another way to be safe.
Kind of a great thing that you might want, right?
That's awesome. Check them out on SportRx.com. We got what you need. We also have expert support if you have any questions, especially if you're a prescription wearer and you're confused or you have any questions at all prescription related. We have answers for you. We're super excited about this new line that we're getting with you, Fox, through Fox, Mr. Fox. We're very excited about it, and we hope you are now as well. If you have any other questions, leave comments down in the comment section below. Like this if this was helpful. Subscribe if you want more content like this, because we are everything eyewear related and all the sports really we cater to, so we would love to help you out. Thanks for watching.